Okay guys, so we're heading back to Denton, North Carolina for a cool pickers show and antiques and vintage stuff. So we're gonna head up that way now, and I'll share it with you once we get there. So yeah, here I am back in Denton, North Carolina at the Carolina Pickers Festival at the same place we went to the Bigfoot Festival, the Uwharrie Bigfoot Festival. Yeah, we're back at the farm park here in Denton. Gonna walk around and see what we can find. Some fun goodies, antiques, and vintage toys maybe. So this is a cool event. I've been here before. If you look back, I'll have a link to the previous time I was here. It may have been probably a couple of years ago. But let's go in here and have some fun. So this time I'm parked in the back. I took a different route to the farm park. Park back here. I'm gonna enter in a different way, and I can hear the train too. It's going on today. Yeah, we're at the south gate, so it's lined up. This is a very popular show. It's huge. So here we are. We're inside now. It's $7 to get in, and right off the bat, check this out. Look at that view too. This goes all in the woods too, and there's people camping, and there are campers over here. Some really cool, an old Airstream right here. Classic cars here as well. But yeah, check it out. You can see this all through this whole area, all the way down. Yeah, you get comic books here. Vinyl. I was telling my friend that, yeah, you're gonna probably find comic books here. Yeah, look at all these different items. Look, there's the train. This is like the ultimate attic sale, yard sale. It's amazing.
On that one.
Nice. Might find some really cool cars. These cool looking. There's nice.
For $1.
2 for $1.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's cool. Nice. Yeah, I got a feeling we're gonna find some vintage toys here. That's for sure. Look at this collection of the Diecast right here.
Them, please.
Wow.
I know, see all the
Look at
toys.
that.
The truck has.
Yeah, check out that Airstream with that classic pickup right there. Yeah, there's camping all in here. They're also camped in there. There's some classic campers here as well. Very cool. But there is so much to see. Look at the dune buggy for sale. Wow. A little medieval looking chair. It's great.
My uncle had one of these, Tim.
Car up there for sale too. Classic. Yeah, we're gonna find some neat stuff, guys. Car parts down here. Looks like he's got some other classics for sale right there. Love the old chests. That used to be on the back of a car right here. Old 29 Ford right here. That was your trunk back in the day. So if you're refurbishing or working on a car that meets that criteria, it's $250 for that. Very cool. And then over here we do have buildings with antiques in them as well, and collectibles. We're going those as well. Gonna cross the railroad tracks in a minute, but I wanted to show you. So yeah, when we came here last time, we saw this. We didn't go up here, but that's where I parked back there this time. Last time I was here, it was way over that way is where we parked. Here's the train tracks and the train depot where we got on the train last time we were here. Be sure to ride that. It's like $8 to ride. So yeah. So in here, yeah, they have the guns in here. I do remember that last time I was here. They have all knives and guns and ammo, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, look at these collections here. I think next door too. Got more knives over here. And the line for the bathroom. Now this is a mixture of all kinds of different vintage farm equipment, toys, skillets. See a lot of Tonka here too. That's great. Look at the old Pepsi bottles right there. Look at all the maps. Yeah, before GPS, y'all, if you're probably too young, we had a collection of maps in the car growing up in the station wagon going across country. But he's got a massive collection of maps. Love all the farm equipment, stuff like that. A lot of handmade crafts. So you will find people making their own things. A lot of cool Halloween stuff here. Look at that. All handmade. Good old advertisements. So many tables here. In and outside. Little jars. Look at this little guy here. He's cutie. It's dog friendly too, folks. So if you get a dog, you can bring him out here. Make sure you have your poop bags for your babies. Just want you to enjoy the walk with me as we walk around. Seeing all this wonderful antiques and vintage collectibles. It's great. The whole clay pottery here too. Nice. Of course, you get your coinware. Here's some Tom Clark statues. Yep. Alright, there's so much to see. Now that's pretty cool. Antique card table. It's 45. I love the graphics on there too. It's like they're an old Irish pub. Here are the old Mark's Army Men. That's cool. Used to have those growing up. Yeah, Mark's made all kinds of great toys back in the day. Check out this old Texaco gas truck, and he's only 80 bucks for him. He's in great shape. Find fun stuff like this, the old Diecast airplanes, cars, trucks, old fire trucks. Yeah, a lot of fun stuff here. Check out this R2-D2 cooler here. That's cool. Have a Coke bottle, stuff like that in there. Oh, not Coke, but Pepsi. It's really neat. Old plastic guns there, squirt guns. I'm actually looking for some of the old hillbilly dolls too. I don't know why, but lately I've been like having an itch for some of those old dolls. These are neat. This is 1989 Hanna-Barbera buttons with Fred on there. Jetsons. They had 2 for $1. That's not bad. That's a fun collectible there. The old Hanna-Barbera buttons. Here the train back in the depot. I love the old signs too. You're gonna see a ton of those here. The old gas signs. You gotta look carefully. You could easily miss something that you're looking for. Big games here. Look at this old Coca-Cola cooler. That's cool. Actually, I don't think that's for sale. Get water in there for $1. Oh, horse trailer. That's neat. So I was hearing one of the guys talking, and we have over 800 vendors here at the farm park. That's pretty cool. I'm going to cover everything. I'm just going to walk through every aisle and see what I find. Got a lot of classic car parts here for your car, tools.
So yeah,
we're going to walk down this way. So it looks like this is was part of parking as well. But like I said, people will camp here, camp out. Look at the old Earnhardt poster thing there. Little display for $1. Very cool. Tools. You gotta see a lot of tools, but yeah, check that out. Get the Roadrunner on there, but yeah, a lot of these guys do it full time. They travel all over the United States, selling their goods, collecting goods, reselling their goods, stuff like that. This is awesome.
Hey man, you got us on camera?
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, you need to come out here and buy some stuff. Cool.
Storage, you come over here later, set out.
There you go.
Give you something to put on.
Awesome. So you'll meet a lot of great people here. Oh, check that classic out. That's great. Yeah, look at this guy. Wow, that's amazing. That's beautiful. Old Ford Deluxe. That is so neat. Look at the inside. All right, they do have a car show here. Gotta find where it's at, or it could be spread out like this, where you're gonna have classics just everywhere. So, yeah, we're heading down this way. Check this one out. Kind of reminds me of the Beverly Hillbillies. You could dress that up. That is so awesome. That's great. It's ready to be done up. Yeah, you see the gang in there driving down in Beverly Hills in that. As you can tell, you can see it's just slammed. It's a very popular show. I'll have the information. I want to let you guys know. Make sure you go to my Facebook page and like it, and because I'll post a lot of stuff coming up. Look at the saddles. Those are nice. Those Western saddles. Those are real nice. Wow. But yeah, if you go to my Facebook page, I'll have stuff posted there, links to different events, so you can check it out and see if you want to go to them. So, because people ask me, how do you know about your, let us know about the events you're going to or things going on. Yeah, definitely check the Facebook page. We've got the old radio flyer wagons here, so if you find something big you want to carry back to the car, you can get a wagon while you're out here. The old tricycles. You're gonna head over here down this aisle. This is where we were before. I just want to continue my walk down this aisle first and see what we might find, and then head back up. So I'm gonna go up and down each aisle. They have an auction going on too, so they do have auctions that are all day long. Oh, look at the buttons over here. Got pins. Old Nixon one. Oh, you can buy the whole collection pretty much for $600. And found this Indiana Jones knife here, old collectible with a leather sheath. That's neat. Look at this wonderful diecast. These are awesome right here. I wanted to show you a painting that I found. I'm still thinking about getting it. Since we love dogs, I got to show you this. Check it out. This is great. It's got they're all dressed up in their breed. Like, you got the English Bulldog, you got the German Dachshund, you got the American Bull Terrier, the French Bulldog, and the Russian Warhound. And she's wanting $20 for that. It's all original. I'm thinking about it. It's little finds like that. It's pretty awesome. Got some guitars over there. A lot of taxidermy I've been noticing too. So see, it's way out here, way over there. It's huge. So, and I'm just going down the first main aisle. You also get your Pee Wee style bike here. Check that out right there, Western Flyer. That's cool. Yeah, $200 for that. Great shape too. Needs a little work, but get it repainted red. Yeah, Pee Wee bike. Well, I'm a copy freak, and check out the old copy grinder. That's neat. So came from way over here and making our way down this way. Look at these old fire extinguishers. Those are cool. $40 each. Those would be fun to display. Love that old Pepsi clock right there. It's $125 and it works. So the one thing I'm noticing is that the classic cars are kind of mixed in because they're selling them at different booths. People have their car there for sale. Then they'll have other like vintage toys and vintage car parts, things like that, and signs. So they kind of spread out. Check out all these classic clocks here. Look at that. They all work too. Got a bunch of them here. Check out this old garden tiller. That's pretty neat. Yeah, I find all kinds of vintage lawn equipment. And just tons of car parts. You need tires and wheels. Look at this guy. Got a bunch of them right here. Like this Jeep. That's cool. And got this old Corvette for sale. Old Stingray. Let's see the prices on that one. We got a list. It's a 72, and it is 24,000 for that. So I found a bunch of diecast stuff too, and old scooters, things like that. So far, so good. It's been a fun day out here walking around. This might end up being a long video, so a lot to see. I'll check that out. It's a Pontiac Trans Am body right here, fiberglass, for $26.50. It's a 77. One old Tonka fire truck for 10. That's cool. Look at all these old BB guns here. Old daisies. That's cool. Head down this way. More diecast. Tons of diecast NASCAR. There's some old scale trains too. I'll probably look at those as well while I'm here. Nice little collection there. See, there's another ZZ Top car right there. That one's for sale. And that's a 35 Chevy. And he's asking $39,500, our best offer. Looks like he's been in different shows too with it. Here's the inside. It's got the 3D printer going on too. Check it out. Yep, we found him. Lababoo. Check this out. It's a limited edition Cadillac bike. So it's custom made though. It's pretty cool. Check that out. Now we saw him last year. He's got some really neat stuff here. Look at all the clay pottery. But then over here, he's got tons of different classic toys and die-casts and Tonka. Yeah, check it out. Old puppets. You got Bozo the Clown. Charlie McCarthy here. Oh no, that's Howdy Doody. Look at the old puppets here. Let's see. Burger King right here. Yeah, like I said, you gotta look carefully on these tables because you might miss something. Look at the old luggage over there. That's cool. But he's got a bunch of stuff here. I'm gonna go through some of his figures and stuff. He's got wrestling figures over here. Some of the classic metal toys, the old Greyhound, buses, trailways. Those are neat. He's got a hunter on those. He's got a great uranium glass collection here as well. It's Michael. Old Polaroid. Some old cameras and 8mm. Tons of vinyl. It's always got some nice stuff here. Check these guys out right here. Gotta show Connie this Bel Air. Needs a little work, but this is neat right here. One owner. Let's see, $3,995. It's an old Ford Coupe. Check out the old Bel Air, 56. It's $8,500. There's a project waiting to happen right here. I don't know if I'd have the time to do something like that. I'd have to get it where it's complete ready to drive. You know, Connie would love that. Yeah, that wouldn't take a while. $8,500. Let's see, go around here. Here's the inside. Just needs a little touch up. Check that out right there. That's pretty wild. Old station wagon. Check it out right here. 442. Yeah, a lot of project cars out here for sale. Most of them all gutted out. Pretty cool. Let's see how much it is. Get the price on the door. So it's a 68 442. It's got the whole thing here for $3,900. Yeah, I guess he has the engine somewhere. But that's pretty neat right there. Clean title. Here's a 55 Ford Custom. $6,500 for that one. Yeah, like I said, you'll find pretty much everything here. And it goes way back here to the old little village back in the back here. Actually, it's in the front. And we got some crazy dogs over here barking. We'll walk back here real quick. More car parts. There's the train going by. And again, it's $8 for a ride on the train. It's a fun ride. Handy dandy railway. A railroad. Smokehouse here too. Looks like an old well right here in the little village. And head back the other way and see what we can find. So there are a couple buildings we can go into. There's more antiques and vintage stuff. We're gonna check those out as well. Now, if you've come in from a foreign country and you want some Americana, definitely check this show out, or any antique show or vintage show. But this one is top dog when it comes to vintage and antiques. Yeah, Carolina Pickers antique show. Now here's some Americana. Yeah, the old 8-tracks. All kinds of cool car parts and some old diecast cars. You don't have to buy it for a car. You can buy it for a cool display in your home. Like the old signs and even some of the old car parts, ornaments, things like that. Yeah, it's got a bunch over here. They're great to display. Check this out. It's a back of a Volkswagen Speed Shop. $250 for that. Yeah, I just love all the old signs. It's great. Old radios. If you want to transform your car back to its original, complete original, you get the AM FM radios, or some of them are just AM radios. But you'll find all kinds of stuff and tons of car parts, that is for sure. As you can see here, engines and all that stuff. Head this way. Yeah, if you want to make a Dalek costume, check him out. It's great. Yeah, he's stuck in there now. We're gonna lock him in, and so $750 for that. I don't know if is that a portable refrigerator, portable sauna. I don't know, but that's awesome. Look at the old gas pumps here. That's cool. You got a prop right here for a plane, but he's having fun in that now. So yeah, if you want to be different, yeah, definitely getting that thing. Thing works. You got push cars, all kinds of amazing gas signs. Cool stuff here. Look at this guy. Oh wow, that's awesome. A little engine on it. Cool. Yeah, we'll find some cool stuff over here. Look at this. Oh, a Western steer. That's neat. Probably was top of a restaurant or something at one time. Check all the old, get the mark, like the Shoney's Big Boy. You got Rat Fink, Felix, Betty Boo, a little Rat Fink. Little different pedal cars here. I also noticed that I have tons of license plates. So I got to figure out which way I need to go here. I'm gonna go straight. So there's stuff back in the camp area too. We'll check that out. And they do have food cars here, or food trucks. So actually, I might go this way first and then come up and go around. 'Cause there's a lot. Cool. We're getting in the shade now, so it is getting kind of toasty as the sun comes out. Nice breeze though, that's for sure. Feels good. You're gonna find tons of golf carts. Okay, now I gotta make my decision. So I'm thinking to go this way and just kind of go back and forth. Yeah, look how far it goes, way in there. It's also a campground, so that's cool that you can camp and also set up your table and display your stuff. And if you need to, go on your camera, get something to eat, take a little nap as people walk by your stuff. I always love the old advertising, the old Coca-Cola coolers. A lot of cool little drills here. And I found this guy over here. Look at all the lunch boxes he has. Check that out. He's got all kinds of toys here. Never have to go through his table. Check out some of the prices on the lunch boxes. Got emergency. Oh, here's a nice one. This one's only $55 for Dukes of Hazzard. No thermos though. Mork and Mindy. Another Dukes of Hazzard. UFO. It's got a Ben Cooper right over here. That's neat. Original. Those are getting highly collectible now. Had to show you this Ben Cooper. Look how much it was when it was new. $1.98. Even has a alligator head. Check that out. It's got 25 on the E.T. boxing puppet. And look at this old Lionel train set. And I love the old pumpkin blow molds here. Look at these guys. See how much he is. He is $75. Yeah, blow molds are getting crazy expensive, especially the classic ones. It's not really a pedal car. You used to sit on here on the chair, on the seat right there, and drive it right there. Use your legs, push it. But that's pretty cool. I love that. Get your exercise. And look at this old Edison right here, phonograph. It's only $175 for that. That's cool. Then you get the old hot nuts. I guess it's peanuts. And that one is $165 for him. Check out the old Motorola radio. That's cool. One battery. Love the old CB radios. Check it out. Little scanner. This old scanner there. Old bottles. More road maps. And we actually had this on our tree back when I was living in Florida. Yeah, that was our tree topper. That's neat. Had that. It's got a lot of classic stuff here. Oh my lord, check it out. This classic vintage Herby. Missing a wheel though. I'm just curious what he's got on that one. So I picked up Herby for $15. Yeah, it'd be fun to display him. I'm gonna see if I can find the wheel that goes there. But he is so hard to find. It is so rare to find a Herby like this. And if you're restoring an old gas pump like that, look at the toppers there. That's great. Some old decals. Very nice. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked that I found Herby. Probably came out early 70s. So I love finding stuff like that, especially when he give you a good price. He had it for $25 at one time. He got it down to $15 for me. So that was a deal for me. It's not in great shape. If it was in perfect shape, you're talking about a couple $100 easily. So this aisle here is mainly the food trucks and the auction houses over here. I'm gonna walk up this way, so I want to go into the building and see what's going on inside there. Yeah, you're gonna find all kinds of treasures in here, that's for sure. Oh, I gotta show you this. I just spotted this. Looks like a little rat rod, rat rod. Check that out. That's pretty cool. That'd be fun in a parade. It's got a lawnmower engine on there. Got a radio, one-seater. Pretty cool. Look at all the classic coolers right here. But like I said, it's a car show within the actual antiques and vintage stuff. But yeah, look at these old vans here. Look at this guy. $12,000 for him. So these are really neat. Greenbrier Chevrolet van. A little shot of the inside. A lot of cargo space. Pick up right here. I love these. These are awesome. It's old Corvair 95. Nice. So I'm gonna go in that building there. Get a Barney Fife standee there. Watching over everything. He's got a bunch of different standees back there. So as it says, more vendors inside in the barn here. And last time I was here, you couldn't get in here, but now see the old farm equipment, carriages. Look at that, the old steam-powered machines all through here. It's like a museum in here, so you need to check this out when they're opened and look at the old movie posters. Look at the size of them. That's so neat. Yeah, they're around 500 each. These things are in great shape. They're just massive. I love that Don Knotts, the reluctant astronaut. That's great. A lot of Elvis posters. And look over there. Look at all that neon. This is M&M baseball cards and collectibles. Look at all these signed baseballs. Bunch of them. Got cards here too. Very nice. Baseball bats. Look at the signed baseball bats. They vary in price. Then you get your Christmas stuff right here. This is fun right in here. Look at all the neon. Look at the big boy and all the different car signs. Sinclair.
What I like about this one, you see how these are big cans?
These are great. Look at Roadrunner. Love it. Oh, that's neat. Speed. Like a dragster type sign, get you going on when you're dragging cars. Check this old guy out here. Yeah, he's ready to pump some gas in your car. So he's actually making ice cream. Yeah, people on their ice cream cones, making it right here. Oh, that's the old way to do it right there. People are having fun here with their old-fashioned ice cream. Okay, I'm heading back in the woods now. Look at all this. All these different vendors here. Wow. If you're into glass, you got a ton of different milk bottles and jugs and all kinds of different glassware, advertising. They're having an auction right over here in that building. So I'm gonna walk down here in this area. Last year I came here, it was like the last day. It was like on a Sunday, so there wasn't that many people back in here. But today's Saturday, and there's just tons of people. I am just trying my best not to miss anything. I just knowing where to go. I am going to definitely hit that, but there's a big booth right here. It's got a lot of stuff. I'm going to look in here real quick.
No. You even run from me.
And if you don't know, those are phones. Check this out. It's a quilted panther. That's wild. I love finding fun stuff like that. Oh, look through here too. Check the luggage carrier here. I used to be at the train station, and you got this old Chevrolet pickup truck front end right there. That's neat. A lot of great glassware right here. Go through these. Connie loves stylish glassware, cut glass, things like that. Yeah, I'm gonna go through here and take a look at some of this. This old Jack's beer premium brewed sign. That's neat. And then over here.
On YouTube.
Yes. How you doing?
You was here last year.
Yep, I sure was.
Watch that video.
Thanks, man.
Video, I'm sorry.
I'm Todd. Nice to meet you. No, you're good. You're on the video now.
Cool.
And what was your name?
I'll say David.
David. That's David, folks. So I'm sure he'll watch himself when
And you
we get
Todd.
Yeah. Todd Venture. You got it.
Nice.
All right, man. You take care now. But that was awesome. And check out the old signs. That's great. Always fun running into people. Like I say, if you see me, holler. But that's really cool signs. There's our train again going across. We're gonna go up this way, and then we're gonna head around. Yeah, if you came here, and you might see yourself on video. So yeah, I love doing stuff like that. And yeah, you just might spot yourself somewhere if you're here at the show. And for my marble collectors, yeah, you're gonna find marbles here. I'm trying to see how much that one is. 15 for that. That's a nice collection. Check out the old Cub Cadet. It's 1971. It's for sale too. $500. Great lawnmower. Got Jeep front ends over here. Some classics. I'm finding some toys. Yeah, this guy's got a bunch of different toys here. Yeah, let me walk around and look at this one. wrestling magazines. That's neat. That's Robbie, the robot. Just in this front area there. Pretty cool though. Godzilla. There's another Robbie. That's neat. Popeye. Got stuff down here too. Oh, let me see. $10 for that. That's actually not bad. Oh, these are cool. I'm not sure if they're breakable, but they're really neat. $100 for them. I've never seen those before. Classic Barbies here. Or Star Trek figures. Oh, the Worf one's pretty neat. Look at him. $25 for him. I mean, the box is in really good shape too. Oh, there's our dancing gopher Caddyshack right there. That's neat. You got the Interstellar Patrol FX 109. Yeah, he's got some cool stuff here. He's got some old March figures. Look at that. And the horses too. Oh, these are cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go through these. Yeah, he's got a lot of classics here. Look at the old gun. Got Johnny West. He's still in the box. Wow. Yeah, this. I hit the spot here. That's for sure. So check out Robot here. It's $250. He's in great shape. And just to let you know, this is actually Blake's. If you remember Blake's toy chest, yeah, this is his table all along here. And when I was looking, I was like figuring, yeah, it's got to be somebody who's really into toys. And Blake's got boxes full of figures as well. Got some March horses here. Got DVDs, comic books, all kinds of neat stuff. And over here, they've also got all these pops right here. Another fun thing to pick up are license plates from different states. They have different years, like right here, check it out. North Carolina truck, 1954. Yeah, buff is the stuff. Of course, you're gonna find your furniture scattered about. Chairs, lamps, ashtrays. Heading over this way, found some more lunch boxes. But check out this RC Batmobile. It's $50 for that. Thing's huge. I'm just finding all kinds of cool stuff. And look at the old boat riding machine there. That's neat. Yep, more classic lunch boxes. These are great. Got some really good prices on them too. Wow, Evil Knievel. Of course, Dukes of Hazzard. Oh my god, check it out. I found a Snuffy Smith. It's #1. Holy moly, I love Snuffy Smith. And I had to pick up that Snuffy Smith comic book. Got for $5. You know, it's #1 too. Pretty cool. It's in great shape. Check out these bar stools. Now, that's classic right there. It's awesome. 5.0 right here. 89. Fox body. $7,900. Nice. So we got so much more to see. Look at all this. Oh, check out the truck over here. It's for sale. And I think it's a Pontiac over there. Gotta get a shot of the door. Howard E. Ford Welding Works. Look at this. Oh, big job right there. C750. Look at that. That's amazing. That's definitely a workhorse right here. Look at that. Here's the inside. I love the patina. The rust look to it is awesome. It's so cool. Put your car in there too. Bring it to the car show and show this too. Yeah. Put your, you get them both. Get this one here, and then buy the Pontiac right here, and put that in the back. Show both of them at the same time. Look at that. So yeah, the car show is kind of like mixed within the booths, and there's okay, there's some over there too on the left, but that's beautiful. Look at that. All right, we're getting deeper into it. We're finding all kinds of fun treasures all through here. Nice diecast here and Tonkas, old signs, amazing. And we're gonna cross the railroad track. Check this Thunderbird out. Holy moly. That's beautiful. Look at that. 1958. And we're heading down here. Finding more vintage toys too, slowly. But I think the car show is kind of mixed into the vendors. That's what I'm seeing anyway. Got some neat weather vanes over here. I don't know if you're into weather vanes, but those are neat. Look at those. Old gas cans. Oh, I gotta show you these bikes. Look at these. Those are cool. Like little choppers. And I just found something I love over here. I gotta show you this too. But you know, look at all this just mixture of different things to go through. Very cool. Yeah, Richard Petty sign. More Diecast over there, but yeah, let me show you what's over here. Check out the Shoguns. These are great. I actually had him, and I had him, and I've got him right now. But we actually found Shogun Warriors here. That's pretty cool. Yeah, he's got all kinds of cool. So hey, how you doing? Just checking it out, man. I can't believe you got these Shoguns.
Yeah.
That is awesome right there.
Kind of a hit so far.
Yeah. And here's the rest of his table here. Bigfoot. Original Bigfoot bottle inversion cap. Yeah, he's got all kinds of neat stuff. And he's got stuff over here as well. DVDs. Got some horror stuff. Some figures. Got VHS. More DVDs. He's got some plushies. There's a Pikachu. Paintings. But yeah, he's got a real good table here. So I just spotted this. It's called a butt head, and it's to put your cigarette out in the end of it. That's pretty wild. So this is Blue. Blue, you and I think we have the same taste and stuff. You got the Shoguns over there. Then you found your Legos, but you purchased that here, so that was pretty awesome. But you have some wonderful stuff here.
Well, thank you.
A great array of different collectibles. But thank you for coming out and sharing this. This is awesome.
Enjoy it.
So Blue is asking $800 for all four together. So that's not too bad, actually. They need a few parts, but you can find those online pretty much. Now, a lot of people are actually 3D printing a lot of those parts. So if you don't want to buy the real thing, but still want to dress them up like they were, you can do that on those Shogun Warriors. And this is somewhat of a toy booth. There's all kinds of stuff here, but look at all the Hot Wheels and Matchbox. Got a bunch of them. I'm still looking for a set of the Subaru car, or the Crosstrek, because I own a Crosstrek now. They have a new set out that I'm looking for. And so yeah, he's got all kinds of different cars here. He's got all the different scales. He's got wrestling figures too. He's got Godzilla over here. But I'm gonna look over here just for a little bit and see what I might find. Yeah, look at all these boxes that you can go through. That's crazy. He's got a bunch. He also has a bunch of Tonka and Diecast here. Oh, there's some wheels. Nothing I need, I don't think. No. But it's always fun going through all this stuff. You never know what you might find. You got tons of Barbies down here. The Barbie box. And look at the Beanie Babies. That's crazy. Remember at one time they were highly collectible. I think people still do collect them though. Loving these old ashtrays. Check out the old Holiday Inn one. Then the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. Those are neat. Really cool setup here with their bus. That's neat. I wonder if they bring it out to the raceway too. Watch the from the infield. But all kinds of clothes, military stuff here, fur coats, all kind of vintage clothing. From what they told me, you can actually go on the bus. So let's check it out. So this is inside the bus, and they have their store in here too. All kinds of vintage clothing, shoes. Look up here too. Check the ceiling out, all the different vintage signs. Wow. Here's your vintage clothes and boots right here. Got tennis shoes over here. Must be the bathroom. Yeah, I wanted to get a shot inside the bus on this old gizmo right here in a gizmo thermos. These are pretty cool, the old transit conductor hats. Those are neat. Look at all the old BB guns there. These are neat. Private Eye, Dick Tracy cap guns. Those are in great shape too. Those, yeah, shark's tooth. Wow, got some really neat trinkets here. Little collectibles. Love the old cap guns. Super Defense. And you get your 8-ball. Those are fun right there. Old landbills. That's neat. Yeah, we're gonna head up here and then take a left. Find a bunch of toys here. The old Rocky II figure, mech, Spawn, Star Wars stuff, wrestling stuff. Yeah, nice collection. More Spawn down here. More vintage signs. Yeah, it's like vintage sign heaven here. Got some more taxidermy. Got these deer. Kinds of lanterns. Look at those lanterns over there. Vintage tools, farm equipment, things like that. Let's go to that old farm mall. Push cart right there. Got one here too. Another push cart. Yeah, those farm malls are neat. Fun project to do. Push tractors. I'm gonna look through there. You get a lot of Tonka, all kinds of miscellaneous stuff. When I was talking about the hillbilly stuff earlier, check it out. Got one here. It's 30. I don't know if it comes with a chair or not, but that's the kind of stuff I'm looking for. And I did pick up the hillbilly doll. She actually threw in the chair too, because that wasn't with them. And check out the wiener. That's cool. Look at the pedal airplane. This has been a fun day today. Picked up a couple things. Yeah. I'll show you what else I picked up too besides the hillbilly guy. And yeah, I just find this a lot of fun. Nice Airstream right there. Got a lot of campers here. All right, we're gonna head down this way. We haven't been down here yet. And yeah, we're about to wrap it up. Gotta get a shot of this Landers Prairie and Clark Universal Thermos for 40. Check it out. It's a Superman thermos. It's huge. So it is a 3-day event. It starts on Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday. Today's the last day. It's not on Sunday. So yeah, I could tell these people are just exhausted. Yeah, the vendors. But it looks like they've been having a good day. Check out this Piedmont Airline model. Wow, look at that. That is so neat. A robot there. All kinds of vintage signs. Tons of collectibles. Look over here. Wow. Check this guy out. That's pretty cool. Not sure what he is. Maybe it's a phone. Got some good ones here. I've got this one. It's got 18 on it, 72. But yeah, and I had this one, Matchbox, 1970 for 12. Yeah, it's got some good classic ones in here. Also had the ambulance. Let me see if I can find that ambulance. There it is. Had that one too. $5 for that one. But yeah, it's got all the good stuff right here, and then it's got all mixed up in here and over here. And these are pretty cool. These little pocket reader Tarzan books, and then you got Doc Savage. Another nice Airstream here. He's from Texas, so they travel everywhere for the shows too. Had to get a shot of this. This is the old Mountain Dew figure right here. Yeah, he's going for $300. Some of the old Mountain Dew advertising. Cool. I think somebody's already bought it, but that thing's in great shape. And these are classic, check out the old Starsky and Hutch jigsaw puzzles. Got 2 of them. And these are always fun too, the old photographs. A lot of people collect those. They're really neat. Then you also have tons of old postcards. It's old International. That's cool. You got an old Jeep pickup truck right here. Yeah, you just gotta look carefully. You'll find some really cool vehicles stuck between the vendors.
This says the Bicentennial Collection, 20th century. Guys, it may be reproduction, I'm not sure. It says Carolina Gold 1832, 20 karat gold bar, California 25. I don't know if it's real, but if it's real, bring the gold back to me if you buy it, okay? All right, you buying it there. Guys, I don't know. This come out of that great collection out of El Dorado. And if it's real, you talking $20,000 in gold right here. But I'm not saying it is because I don't know. We have not took it out and tested it. I don't know. But you're buying it like it is right there, guys. If it is, I'll see you next year because you'll be happy with your purchase. All right, pop it a bit there, buying now on to it, $100, $100 now, pond, pond, $75, $50, now 5, at 50 bid, now pond, pond, $55, $55, $55, 65, it's 75, 80, 85, 95, 100, 10, 20, at 120 now, 30 now, 40 now, 50 now, 75, 175, 5, 75, 2 now, quarter, and 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 75. Huh? 2 quarter, 2 and a quarter, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, at 2 and a half, I got you at 2 and a quarter, 2 and a half, at 2 and a half, 2 and a half. You spend more than that on lottery tickets. At 2 and a quarter high now, 75, $300, $3 now, quarter and a half, at 3 and a half now, 75, $400 now, half, at 4 and a half, $500 now, half, 5 and a half now, 6 now, half, at 6 and a half, $500, 6 and a half, 6 and a half, 6 and a half, 6 and a half, now 7, 7, 7, half, 7 and a half, 7 and a half, now $800, now half, $8 and a half, now 9, at $900 now, half, $9,500 now 11, at $1,200 now 12, now 12, 12, 12, 12, 1100 you say 12, 13, 13, 14, 15, 1500 now, 15, 14, 1500 now. Boys, I'm telling you, if it's real, it's $20,000 plus right there. At 1400 now, 15, 15, and if it ain't, you got an expensive wall hanger. At 1400 now, 1500 now, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 1900. At 1900 now, 19, 19, 19, 18, 19. $1,800, 36, 36.
Check these out. These are for auction right here. That coat sign is amazing. Look at the size of that thing. But yeah, that was something else there too. Check out this 1950 DeSoto custom California car. It's only $22,900. Yeah, that's not bad at all. That's beautiful. Look at that. Love these little locks too. That's great. It's all kinds of fun little trinkets and treasures.
Martha, leave it alone.
I think I've walked every inch of this place. Yeah, just a few more aisles to go. Now to get a shot of these steamers here. Look at these guys. So Pennsylvania, Perilous. Waynesboro, Pennsylvania right there. In memory of Robert Barner, my wife Barbara Barner. These are incredible. I think it's the first time I've seen these guys. Let's walk along here real quick. Get a shot of these. Steam wagons. Look at the artwork on there. That's cool. One of the many reasons I come out here. It's just because of these too. It's like a museum when you see these out here. Yeah, it's pretty impressive. And so when you're out here at the farm park, be sure to check out the historic buildings they brought here from different locations in North Carolina. If you watch some of my older videos, you'll see where that's a radio and appliance museum there. You get the old church. Actually, the old church here and the general store come from the same place in North Carolina, from Jackson Hill, and well over 100 years old on these two buildings. They are open. You can go inside and buy all kinds of general store goods in there. Got a cool post office in there as well. And that's where we were earlier. It's a nice shaded area. If you want to get cooled off and look at some amazing vintage antiques and collectibles, yeah, go down there and check it out. I'm walking down this way. I'm heading towards the exit up here, but I want to look at some of these classic campers. These are neat, but there's vendors back here too. I just want to take a quick see what they might have. Look at that, that's pretty amazing right there. It's got his Airstream. Like his old Buick, just pulling it. Wow, that's cool. Then over here, get this Camaro pulling this little camper here. That's awesome. There's all kinds of cool classic campers here. Look at that Camaro, that's amazing. So neat. Yeah, I just wanted to do a quick peek of some of these classics here. A lot of fun traveling in those. Got some classic pickups right here on the left. Look at those guys. Nice. Yeah, I just want to come back here and just take a look at these guys. That Chevrolet is nice. Look at that. Pulling that camper there, all wood. It's a fancy ride right there with that little camper. That's so cool. That's cool. Shasta. Nice. There's another one right here. And there's a classic right there. Check that out. And I wanted to show you what I picked up today at the show. I picked up this cool hillbilly doll here. And I got a great price on it. And this is from the early 70s, late 60s. And this is something you would find probably like in Gatlinburg or Pigeon Forge back in the day, the old hillbilly dolls. I don't know what. I just really got into these guys. I don't know why. This is like my 5th or 6th one now. He's not in the great of shape, but you have to remember he's close to, well over 50 years old. So I love it. She's doing the chair as well, which I love. That's the way she had it displayed when I found them, and so making them a part of the collection. Then I also picked up Snuffy Smith. Yeah, this is from like 1969, I think. And it says Barney Google and Snuffy Smith. So I guess we figured out how Google got their name was from the Snuffy Smith comic books. And one of the coolest finds, it was Herby the Love Bug. Check this out. Yeah, I picked up Herby. He's missing one wheel. I can get that fixed, no problem. But this is something you don't see. This came out probably in, I think it was 1972, around that time. And, I mean, for its age, looks great inside. But I loved Herby, and I just love the patina on it. And, yeah, I got him, so I love this. Then I found this guy. I don't know what he's from. I thought he was really cool looking, and he's in great shape. So if you know who he is, I'm going to take a picture and try to do a search online. I'll post it here if I do find it. But I get him for $1. So I just thought he was cool. Looks something like a, Japanese creature. One of the huge guys that, like Godzilla. So I thought he was really cool. Got him, $1. Then I also picked up Papa Smurf for like 50 cents. I had to get him too. Well, today's been a blast at the North Carolina Pickers and Antiques here at the Denton Farm Park. A lot of fun. If you haven't been to my channel before, welcome. Please subscribe. Got more stuff like this coming. Getting close to 1,000 videos. So, yeah, check out some of my old stuff. And look forward to spending more time sharing these videos with you. Got a lot of stuff coming up. All right, guys, you take care. Have a wonderful day. And we'll see you soon.